Fandom Sports Media is an entertainment company that has developed proprietary gaming and also microservices platform. And with me is the CEO, David Vinokurov, to talk about a pretty big partnership that you just recently announced, marketing and technology with Polygon. So can you explain that? What's that all about?
Sure. Yeah. So, we have a variety of microservices that we're offering for esports and sports. The large portion of that will be for fan engagement. So people can play, predict, get rewarded as they're watching any type of streamed content, esports or sports, or frankly, anything. Through that process, as people are watching their favorite stream, we've built a platform that allows them to collect digital memories, or NFTs, non-fungible tokens. We've discussed that in the past. The challenge that we have in the NFT space today is that most NFTs are minted on Ethereum, which is a protocol that, is one of the blockchain protocols that exist out there. The problem with Ethereum is that it's very expensive to mint an individual NFT, and it takes a lot of time. So when we minted our first NFT 3-4 months ago, it took about 2 or 3 weeks and cost about $200. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to open up this collectible marketplace to everybody around the world, so people can mint hundreds of thousands, millions of NFTs. So by partnering with Polygon, their protocol allows us to mint for fractions of a penny an individual NFT. It allows us to mint them near instantly. So the technology that they've built, it just is going to change the game. So we're very proud to have them as one of our core partners when we launch our NFT marketplace in the fall. And, we're going to be doing some very cool things with them technology-wise and marketing-wise as well moving forward.
Interesting. So I didn't realize that Polygon could also help you mint an NFT. And I guess it's the gas fees, right, with Ethereum that makes it also expensive?
Yeah, exactly. So like I said, when a lot of NFTs people are seeing in the media, that they're selling for millions of dollars. And there was one that Beeple was a famous artist, sold for $70 million. It's not a big deal if you pay $200. But if you want to really create them at scale across a large audience, and it takes 2 or 3 weeks, and how many moments can you think of in a 4-quarter football game? Right? There's things happening every second. So if you want to capture those moments quickly, create trading, create some velocity with the trading and the collectability of it. If you got to wait 3 weeks and pay $200, you'd think twice before you actually engage with the audience, right? So by partnering with Polygon and having Polygon as the underlying technology of our marketplace, people will be able to record NFTs on the fly, you sell them, trade them, whatever, through our NFT marketplace, and just speed up the evolution of the entire ecosystem.
No, very interesting. So can anybody in the public use this mint NFT with the Polygon? How will you and how can they use the technology?
Yeah, so Polygon, they've been around for a lot longer than us. They're actually one of the top 20 crypto protocols that exist there. The market cap of their Matic coin, it's in the billions of dollars. They've performed already, I think, almost 400 million individual transactions. They have 1.7 million different wallets out there. These are people that are using their coins in the ecosystem. So, we're very proud to partner with them. Their technology underlies a lot of the more readily visible companies that are in the sector. So we're proud to use their technology. If you have to use something, use the best, right? So we're proud to use them. And, the way that we're going to use them is very unique in the context of the sports and esports market. So they're going to play a large part in marketing our service to some of the companies that reach out to them that want to mint NFTs, because what we're proposing to do, it allow you to do it faster, make additional funds. And at the end of the day, what we're looking to do is really license our capabilities to all of our esports and sports partners, help everybody make some money and, drive some value for our shareholders.
Okay. And then of course, there's the whole marketing part of it too, like making sure people know it exists. How do you plan to do that?
Yeah. So, when we go out and we say, look, we want to do all these wonderful, cool things and mint NFTs on the fly and create instant fan engagement and so forth, the question becomes, well, look, all due respect to David and the team at Fandom, but what you're saying is a big undertaking. Now, partnering with a company such as Polygon, or an organization, such as Polygon, it gives us a lot of credibility to say, look, we're one of the industry leading protocols that actually can back up, we can, to working with them, we can do what we're saying we're doing. So that gives us instant credibility right away. Furthermore, they have their own network of teams and partners. And what we're proposing to do with our use case scenario, they'll be able to help and assist us with a business development. Say, well, look, we have a particular partner, Fandom Sports, for example, that has a specific use case where, they can use our technology to drive some value for your firm, your shareholders, your stakeholders. So it's a little bit of a two-way street, and it's a win-win situation. They help us, we spread their technology, and they spread the use cases for Fandom. So it's we're very excited about the opportunity.
Yeah, no, that's a big deal. And so is there anything else you're working on? I mean, I know the Polygon thing is like a huge
yeah, so yes, it's a big thing. So we're just getting all of our marketing plans together now on that. We've got some internal branding again, because as you said, we have various different microservices and modules. We have the all ages fan engagement, esports wagering, sports wagering, NFT marketplace. So we're putting all of these pieces together over the next several months. The Polygon is the first major partnership that we're going to be announcing. From there, we're going to start executing on the business development side, on the esports sector, on the sports sector, let's try to work with some influencers out there. So, you're going to see people hopefully start flocking to the Fandom ecosystem over the next quarter or 2 quarters. And, we're just gearing up for a nice launch of the entire platform in Q1 of next year. So lots of news coming forward, and I'm always happy to chat with you, Jane, and keep everybody posted on our progress.
Well, it sounds like we may have to do a few more interviews here in the near term to update us on everything you're doing. So thank you so much, David.
Thank you so much. Appreciate your time as well.